underwriting, the difference between negotiated and competitive. Yeah, I think, Samantha, it's kind of like a mortgage, right? I can get a mortgage if I want a bank to lend me some money to buy a house. I could go into my bank where I have an existing relationship, and I have a checking account there, and I have a car loan, and I have things like that. And I say, I need a mortgage. And we sit down and we negotiate, and they say, Dean, here's what we can offer you. And they say, Dean, are you going to go check with anybody else? I go, no. I just negotiate with you. I know you're going to do a good job. And if I find out you didn't, you're going to lose, this entire relationship. So in a negotiated transaction, we're not going to, have a beauty contest or a bake-off. For example, Morgan Stanley is the investment banker for all of the Elon Musk's, companies, whether it's XI, whether it's Tesla, whether it's SpaceX. And so those are all done on a negotiated basis. So, Elon calls Morgan Stanley and says, hey, I need $5 billion, or in this case, let's say $10 billion. There were $10 billion worth of bonds issued to buy out Twitter. And that was a negotiated transaction. Morgan Stanley on a negotiated basis. Now, competitive would be, Samantha, where I call in an underwriter and I say, listen, don't kid yourself. You see those other guys out there in the lobby? I'm having a beauty contest or a bake-off, and whoever can provide me the financing at the lowest cost is the winner. In the stock, if they can get me 30 and somebody says 20, I'm going with 30. Now, in the test, competitive, right, with the auction would be an auction, not negotiated. We don't have an auction. In my mortgage example, I would say to my bank, they say, well, Dean, you're going to go check other people? I go, absolutely. And whoever gives me the best deal, that's who gets my mortgage. So that would be competitive. Now, an auction would be competitive. The auction isn't negotiated. Auction would be competitive. Those are synonymous, right? An auction is whoever gives us the best deal wins the auction. The key takeaway on SIE is negotiated. The issuer selects the underwriter. Competitive, it's whoever provides the best financing.